Good day, we are Group 10 and our topic is market research.
Introduction. Market research is the process of gathering, analyzing, and interpreting information about a market, about a product or service to be offered for sale in that market, and about the past, present, and potential customer for the product or service. Research into the characteristics, spending habits, location, and needs of your business's target market, the industry as a whole, and the particular competitors you face. The goal of market research is to provide accurate, reliable, and relevant information that can help business make better decisions. This information can be used to identify new opportunities to improve the effectiveness of marketing campaigns and to develop strategies for business growth. Market research can be conducted using a variety of methods, including surveys, focus group, and online research tools. So managing marketing information involves gathering, analyzing, storing, and disseminating information related to marketing activities to support decision-making and achieve marketing objectives. This process involves identifying and collecting relevant data from both internal and external sources, analyzing it to extract insight, and using it to develop effective marketing strategies and tactics. Effective management of marketing information involves the following steps. First is identify information needs. The first step in managing marketing information is to identify the specific information needs of the organization. This involves determining what information is required to support decision making at different levels of the organization. Second is gather the data. Once the information needs are identified, the next step is to gather the data from various internal and external sources. This may include customer data, market research data, sales data, competitor data, and other relevant sources. Next is analyze the data. The gathered data is then analyzed to extract meaningful insight that can inform marketing strategies and tactics. This involves using statistical and analytical tools to identify patterns, trends, and relationships in the data. Store and manage the information. The information that is gathered and analyzed must be stored and managed effectively to ensure easy accessibility and retrieval when needed. This involves organizing the information in a way that is easy to search and retrieve. Disseminate the information. The final step in managing marketing information is to disseminate the information to the relevant stakeholders within the organization. This may include marketing managers, sales teams, product development teams, and other stakeholders who can benefit from the insight generated from the data. So, effective management of marketing information can help organizations make informed decisions, develop effective marketing strategies, and achieve their marketing objectives. It can also help organizations stay ahead of the competition and adapt to changing market conditions. Marketing information system is a set of procedures and methods designed to collect, analyze, interpret, and distribute information that is relevant to an organization's marketing activities. The system is designed to support decision-making related to product development, pricing, promotion, and distribution strategies. The primary objective of an MIS is to provide timely and accurate information to decision makers within the organization. This helps them make informed decisions and develop effective marketing strategies that can improve the performance of the organization in the market. A typical marketing information system consists of three components. First is internal data. This includes data generated within the organization, such as sales data, customer data, and inventory data. Next is marketing intelligence. This includes data collected from external sources, such as market research report, competitor analysis reports, and industry publication. Pangatlo is marketing research. This includes data collected through primary and secondary research method to gain a deeper understanding of the market, consumer behavior, and other relevant factors that can impact the organization marketing activities. The information gathered through these components is then processed and analyzed to generate insight that can inform marketing decisions. The information can be presented in various forms such as reports, dashboard, and visualization. An effective marketing information system can help organizations stay ahead of the competition, identify new opportunities, and make informed decisions that can improve their marketing performance. It can also help organizations monitor and evaluate the effectiveness of their marketing activities and adjust their strategies accordingly. Marketing information needs is a crucial step in developing an effective marketing information system. The MIS serves both company managers and external partners, and it must balance the information needs against feasibility. It is essential to understand that not all information can be obtained. Obtaining, processing, sorting, and delivering information is costly. Therefore, it is important to prioritize the information needs based on their relevance to the organization's marketing objectives and the cost of obtaining the information. To assess the marketing information needs, the following step can be taken. First is identify the definition-making areas. The first step is to identify the areas where marketing decisions are made. This may include product development, pricing, promotion, and distribution strategies. Next is identify the information needs. Once the decision-making areas are identified, the next step is to determine the specific information needs for each area. This may include customer data, market research data, competitor data, and other relevant sources. Ikatlo is prioritize the information needs. Once the information needs are identified, they should be prioritized based on their relevance and importance to the organization marketing objectives. Ikaapat, assess the feasibility. After prioritizing the information needs, the feasibility of obtaining the information should be assessed. This involves evaluating the cost and time required to obtain, process, sort, and deliver the information. Next is develop the MIS. Finally, based on the prioritized information needs and feasibility assessment, the MIS can be developed to support the organization marketing activities. In conclusion, assessing marketing information needs is a critical step in developing an effective MIS. It involves identifying the decision-making areas, prioritizing the information needs, and assessing the feasibility of obtaining the information. The MIS must balance the information need against feasibility, considering the cost and time required to obtain, process, sort, and deliver the information. Developing marketing information involves collecting and analyzing data about a market or specific target audience in order to better understand their needs, preferences, and behaviors. This information can then be used to create more effective marketing strategies and tactics. So, the sources of information is internal data. It is gathered via customer databases, financial records, and operation reports. Pangalawa is marketing intelligence. Is the systematic collection and analysis of publicly available information about competitors and trends in the marketing environment. Last is marketing research. Ito naman ay systematic design, collection, analysis, and reporting of data relevant to a specific marketing situation facing an organization. Marketing intelligence is the process of gathering and analyzing publicly available information about competitors and development in the marketing environment. The goal of marketing intelligence is to provide insight that can be used to make more informed marketing decisions and gain a competitive advantage. So, marketing intelligence information can be collected from a variety of sources, including internal sources such as company personnel, suppliers, resellers, and key customers. And external sources of information can include researching competitors, analyzing their products after purchase by the company's intelligence department, monitoring patent and patent application, purchasing information from outside suppliers, and utilizing online databases. The information collected through marketing intelligence can be used to identify market trends, assess competitors' strengths and weaknesses, and develop strategy for responding to changes in the marketplace. For example, a company may use marketing intelligence to identify emerging trends in consumer behavior or to monitor the activities of key competitors in order to develop more effective marketing campaigns. Overall, marketing intelligence is an important tool for businesses to stay informed about the marketplace and make informed decisions about marketing strategies and tactics. By gathering and analyzing information about competitors and marketing environment, companies can stay ahead of the competition and adapt to changes in the marketplace more effectively.
So what is marketing research? Marketing research refers to process by which an organization gathers information about its ideal customer and larger market in order to inform the organization's go-to-market strategy. This research might include gathering data from current or former customers, consumer in your target market, or even marketing activities of competitors. Marketing research nito ay nakakatulong sa business sapagkat dahil sa marketing research, nalalaman nila kung ano yung insight ng mga customer na kung ano yung gusto nila or hindi nila gusto. So, what they want and what they say. This insight come in both quantitative and qualitative forms and can play a massive role in empowering a business decision making. Here are the 4 steps in the marketing research process. Yung una is yung defining the problem and research objective. So dito, kailangan dito yung the manager and the researcher must work together. And then these are objectives guide the entire process. And then exploratory, descriptive, and casual research each fulfill different objectives. The The second step is developing the research plan. So the research plan is a written document that outlines the type of problem, objectives, data needed, and the useful of the result. So nakakulog dito is yung primary data. Results going directly to a source, usually customers and prospective customers to and your target market, to ask question and gather information. For example, dito is ng primary research is yung interview na telephone or maaaring din face-to-face. Secondary data naman ay yung it is information collected from public sources such as websites, periodicals, or other literature. When gathering secondary data, it's important to verify the reliability of a source before using its information. Beginning a research project with secondary research allows for an easy transition to primary research if a marketer wants to pursue both forms of research. Ang paloob dito sa contact method is yung una ay mail questionnaires. So, ito is yung tool of research where an answerer sends his answer through mail to the researcher. It is administered by mail to designated respondent under an accompanying cover letter, and it is returned by mail by the respondent to the research organization. This is yung telephone interview. Yung telephone interview is a data collection method when the interviewer communicates with the respondent on the telephone in accordance with the preferred questionnaire. This is yung personal interviewing. Ito yung focus group interviewing consists of inviting 6 to 10 people to gather for a few hours with a trained interviewer to talk about a product, service, or organization. The interviewer focuses the group discussion on important issues. Next is yung computer-assisted personal interviewers. So, ito yung face-to-face data collection method in which the interviewer uses a tablet, mobile phone, or a computer to record answers given during the interview. This is yung online market research. Yung online market research is a research method in which data collection process is carried out over the internet. Online market research can be either qualitative or quantitative market research online communicate.
What is research approaches? Research approaches is the procedure selected by the researcher to collect, analyze, and interpret data. It also provides a detailed plan that helps to keep researcher on tracking, making the process smooth, effective, and manageable. So, ang research approaches ay mahalaga sapagkat makakatulong ito sa atin if gusto nating magnegosyo. Dahil dito, sa research approaches, ay kailangan nating manaliksik o tukuyin ang mga informasyon tungkol sa ating customers upang malaman natin kung ano nga ba ang karapat-dapat nating itayo na negosyo na aakma sa kanilang mga gusto. So, number 1, observational research or ethnographic research. So, what is observational or ethnographic research? It involves observing people in their own environment to understand their experiences, perspectives, and everyday practices. This can give in-depth insight into a particular context, group, or culture. So, dito sa observational or ethnographic research, so, kailangan nating mag-survey. Then, kapag nalaman na natin or nakuha na natin ang mga informasyon nila, ay pwede natin itong i-apply or magamit natin sa ating business. So, number 2 is survey research. What is survey research? Survey research is defined as the collection of information from a sample of individuals through their responses to questions. So, dito nga sa survey research is kailangan nating maglaan ng mga questions or questionnaires na kailangan natin pasagutan sa kanila upang malaman natin ang mga informasyon nila. So, number 3 is experimental research. So, what is experimental research? Experimental research is a kind of study that rigidly follows a scientific research designs. It involves testing or attempting to prove a hypothesis by way of experimentation. As such, it uses one or more independent variables, manipulating them, and then using them on one or more dependent variables. So, dito naman sa experimental research is binibigyan din dito ang hinaharap at kung ano ang mangyayari. Isinasagawa upang makita ang bisa ng isang bagay o kaisipang maaaring gamitin sa ating panghinaharap na buhay. So let's move on to the research instrument. So what is a research instrument? It is a tool used to collect, measure, and analyze data related to your research interest. Number 1, questionnaires. So letter A is close-end questions. So what is close-end questions? Close-ended questions are defined as questions types that ask respondents to choose from a distinct set of predefined responses such as yes or no, or another set multiple choice questions. So letter B is open-end questions. So what is open-end questions? Are questions that cannot be answered with a simple yes or no, and instead require the respondents to elaborate on their points. So example of open-end questions is like, tell me about yourself and how would you describe yourself? Number 2 is mechanical instrument. Letter A is galvanometer. So what is galvanometer? It is a scientific instrument used in marketing research to measure the reaction of a subject in a study to an advertisement. The instrument measures the perforations that accompanies the subject interest or arousal. Letter B is eye camera. So what is eye camera? Eye camera is device used by researcher to measure and observe eye movements of respondents reading advertising copy. So let's move on to the step 3, implementing the research plan. So what is implementing research plan? It is the scientific study of methods to promote the uptake of research findings and hence to reduce inappropriate care. So, sinasabi dito sa implementing research plan, so kapag gumawa tayo ng isang research, ay dapat ay planado para sa ikabubuti ng bawat isa. Data is collected by the company or an outside firm. Next, the data is then processed and checked for accuracy and completeness and coded for analysis. So, sinasabi dito na kapag tayo gumawa ng research ay dapat nasa wastong pagtatanong and kailangan nating i-check ng mabuti ito kung tama ba ang ating mga questions. Last is finally, the data is analyzed by a variety of statistical method. So, dito, i-analyze muna natin ang pagkakaiba-iba ng mga questions bago tayo mag-survey sa isang tao. So, let's move on to the step 4, interpreting and reporting the findings. So, the research interprets the findings, draw conclusions, and reports to management. So, after nga nating mag-survey, is need na nating gumawa ng conclusions kung ano ba yung mga informasyon na nakuha natin sa ating mga na-survey na tao. Then, last is managers and researchers must work together to interpret results for useful decision making. So, sinasabi dito na kailangan natin pumili sa mga results ng ating survey kung alin bang mas karapat-dapat na pwede nating i-apply sa ating pagbibusiness. So, yun lamang po at maraming salamat.